Hello, happy Saturday. First thing you're going to notice is my gross, raspy voice because I have been very, very sick this week. Like, only a couple hours of sleep every night. 2 to 4 hours of sleep all week. And respiratory awfulness. But I'm on break now. I'm starting to feel better. And we might end up getting a lot of videos this week because I'm off work and I hear it's supposed to be 40s, in the 40s Fahrenheit all week. So that's really, really warm for late December in Pittsburgh. So I figured we'll come out and have a look around. I didn't get anything done today, but cleaning, because I have a feeling that a lot of the symptoms that I'm having, and it was indoor cleaning, a lot of the symptoms that I'm having are due to allergies and due to some mold that grew in the potting soil of a pothos that was in my bathroom for a couple weeks and is now right there and dead because I'm not dealing with that. Oh, I could actually put this lid on. Let's do that. Ta-da! Yeah, so the garden's looking pretty good. It's, a wintertime garden. It's exactly what we expect. I was watching a little bird peck away at the elephant head amaranth seeds. So those are spread all over the place right here. Oh, right there. I have a Band-Aid. I got a nasty cardboard paper cut under my fingernail. Sorry, it's gross. But I have a Band-Aid and I'm feeling better. So we had a snow squall on Wednesday, which produced about 2.5 inches of snow. It was beautiful, caused a lot of traffic problems because for about an hour there, mid-afternoon, I couldn't even see out my own window to my own yard. It was quite the whiteout. It was pretty severe, and people did drive in it, and not all of them drove in it successfully. But by now, it's already really melting pretty good. Collected up quite a bit more cardboard, which you can see all of that right here. It's kind of like my stash space for that. Oops. And the garden is... There's a lot that I could probably still stand to do. So, winter gardening is a really great thing, I feel like, because preventative weed maintenance, there's a lot that you can get started in the winter, even without a greenhouse, as far as like the seeds that want to grow after a cold exposure. I have a few more seed types that I want to put down that are that type during this warm-up spell that are still in my fridge. And I've been cutting the bottoms off of my oil bottles, because you know how like oil comes in plastic now, and I'm going to use those for smaller seeds that I'm collecting. So the cold stratification I do direct in-ground. It's less consistently successful that way, but it's also less maintenance and work. You can see here I definitely have some bunny rabbits hopping around back here, so I'm really glad I still have these fenced circles. This is the property line again. I would love to buy that off of them someday. That would be great. Oh, there's been a lot of bunny rabbit activity through here. Holy cow. I wonder if there's a burrow. Many little feet. So many little feet everywhere. That's the neat thing about snow, is you can tell who's been coming to visit. Oh yeah, and they're all over my garden bed here too. Huh. So right in here I have a whole bunch of honey locust trees, thornless ones, getting started. For the most part, I want to plant those on my cliffside and then coppice or pollard them. But after that, I'll start to have some available in the nursery as well. In the pile over here, I have their distant cousin, the honey locust, thornless varieties growing in here. So, here comes a coughing fit. Oh, pardon me. The cold hasn't been great for my lungs either, so I'm also kind of glad it's warming up while I'm trying to heal. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I want to do with the garden next year, or what things I want to add, what I want to prioritize, and I do definitely want to prioritize getting in some wine cap mushrooms in here. They're a native. They have a taste somewhat similar to a portobello, and they're really easy care as long as you just keep providing them wood chips, which we found out this year I can easily get for free. So I think that's going to be the primary thing. I believe in the spring I will be receiving a whole bunch of the improved variety for the hazelnuts. Hazelnut is what I dug all of these holes up around here for, and I'm hoping those will be a really nice food crop. I'm hoping I'll be able to, share not all of them, not quite all of them with the squirrels. Like, I'd like to get some too. I think that'll be nice hedging. And then I can slowly work on having them overtake, intentionally and with design, overtake the Rose of Sharon, which is so invasive and so readily seeds in my yard where I really, really don't want it, and then becomes a woody shrub if I don't get after it quick enough. Really hard to get rid of stuff. I'm also going to put a couple in front of the shed, so we've seen that. Sun's going down, but with the snow, the lighting balance is a little bit better. Not bad. This cage is for the thornless raspberries. I think I'm going to rescue some slightly nubby, mostly thornless raspberries and see if they do better against the deer, because the deer really like those thornless raspberries. Excuse my nose, I'm so sorry. I'm looking forward to my mulberry coming back this year. That's the native mulberry I planted. It did rain a lot since the last time I was out here. That's nice. We needed it. I'm looking forward to seeing how well all of my willow sets took down here, because they're going to be really great building material. And I'm really, really looking forward to extending the retainer wall zone further from to have a walking path that continues and into the hillside and along there. But I can already see that is helping a lot. Let me go over a little closer. Yeah, that is going to end up reducing some of the deer traffic related erosion. I'd also like to extend this one farther as well. That would also be really nice. I'd like to take it all the way over to below where people are dumping. And pollard back these invasive trees that are growing and get the black locusts that I have started planted into that area instead. That's the ultimate goal there. Very important stuff. And then I also want to continue to keep after this landslide, which you can kind of see in here. If you look beyond everything, this here, it's about 80 to 100 feet away, which I've been making good strides on that. I feel pretty confident that I've done a lot of what I can do for it, but I will still continue. And as the soil starts to show signs of stabilization, then I can start to do more. But throwing seeds at it is about as much as is actually safe right now. So, sorry if the highway noise is loud. Sunset's starting, it's looking pretty nice. But yeah, so Saturday is a promised video day, so now that I've cleaned up a lot inside the house and sterilized a ton of surfaces to make sure there's not like mildew or mold or whatever the heck that was everywhere in my bathroom and bedroom, keeping me from sleeping, now that that's done, I can come on out here and show you around a little bit. I highly recommend, if you're not gardening in the winter, to do it. The neighbors don't notice. They're all very much in hibernation mode right now. And it's funny because then in the spring they're like, "You're out so early." I'm like, don't judge yourself based on me. Don't be hard on yourself based on what I'm doing. I'm out here all winter. And unless you're going to be out here all winter, then the earliness with which you see me in the spring that I'm pecking at my garden is not something you should be beating yourself up about. Not at all. Either you're this into it or you're not. And if you're not this into it, it's going to be hard to keep up with as much as this in its getting established phases. But, you know, we do what we can, and we love it. I love it. I'm going to step down here, which means we're going to face a different direction. Yep, and there's my walkway lighting, which truly has nothing to do with the holiday at hand. Those are up all year. I hope you enjoyed that little walk around. There's my elderberries. Here's the Pot and Pot nursery. After its like 5th snow of the season, it's doing great. It's got no problems with any of this. So, hopefully you're all doing healthier than me, and as well as the plants are. And hopefully I'll get a lot done this week. That would be great. If I can just get healthy, then I can really tackle a lot of this. That'll be great. Okay. Well, take care. Thanks. Bye.